When God is ready for you to leave a situation, He will expose those around you. And I don't mean in some dramatic Instagram story kind of way. I mean in a real, undeniable, uncontrollable kind of way. The conversations will change. The energy around you will begin to shift. The mask that everyone wore will begin to slip off. And the people you trusted, suddenly you begin to see things you never noticed with them before. And the people you counted on, all of a sudden, they begin to show their true colors as well. And here's the lesson I've learned about all this. God doesn't just expose the situation, He exposes you too. He exposes your attachment to it, your fear of it, and your hesitation to leave. So many of us sit in pain longer than we need to because we're hoping someone will see us, hoping someone will fix it. You're hoping it will get better at some point. But sometimes God is not trying to fix it for you. He's trying to get you to walk away. I remember a season in my own life. I was in a situation that had long overstayed its welcome. And at first it was subtle, little things. People canceling, promises forgotten, support that felt half-hearted even. Then the exposure began. I started to see patterns in people around me. I started to see patterns in myself. I noticed conversations that they just simply didn't feel real anymore. I noticed the fake smiles and the fake hugs from people that I once called my friend. I felt as if God was saying, Chris, pay attention. Look carefully. Don't miss this. And here's the thing. Exposure isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's just a whisper, a nudge, a gut feeling that you simply can't ignore. After exposure comes responsibility. You see, God exposes not to punish you, but He exposes to invite action in you. This is where most people unfortunately get stuck. They see the truth and then they hesitate. Maybe it's me. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe I'm just overreacting. No, He expects you to do your part as well. You can't just sit in awareness. Awareness without action is still stagnation. Sometimes action is small. Sometimes it could just be a conversation. Maybe it's just a boundary that you set or a simple walk away. Other times it's radical, a full departure, but it's always necessary. And yes, I get it. I hear you. It will hurt. Leaving always hurts. But let's look at the alternative of that. Try staying. Staying hurts far more. Let me break this down for you. Staying hurts because it eats away at your soul. It slowly chips away at your confidence. It clouds your mind. It poisons your spirit and it corrupts your peace. It hurts. Leaving hurts because it's unfamiliar. Because it might mean leaving people you love. Because it means you're stepping into the unknown, this whole new territory. But here's something I've learned. God will make staying hurt more than leaving. He does this to get your attention. It'll be something like a betrayal, a repeated pattern, a door that won't open, a conversation that keeps repeating itself over and over again. You know you no longer fit here, but yet you stay. And if you pay attention, if you really listen closely, you will feel it. The discomfort will grow louder than your attachment. Here are some signs God is ready for you to leave a situation. The first is the mask drops. People start showing you who they really are. It's up to you now to be wise enough and smart enough to listen. 2, the conversation begins to feel heavy. Communication feels forced, painful, or even empty rather than easy and fluid. Your heart feels the pull. You sense deep inside that it's time. Plus, staying begins to cost you your peace. You feel drained, anxious, and even frustrated. When these signs appear, don't ignore them. Don't try to rationalize them away. Take them and listen closely because this is usually when God is speaking to you. And don't wait for everyone else to change. He isn't asking them to change. He's asking you to step into your next season. Walking away is scary. I get it. I won't lie about that. But fear is not the enemy here. Staying in pain out of fear is. You are not abandoning people when you walk away. You are protecting the life that God has planned for you. So your next level, your next season, your next blessing is on the other side of this decision. But you have to have courage. Courage is choosing growth over comfort, peace over someone's approval, freedom over the familiar. And sometimes leaving is the act of faith, not a retreat, but a leap toward God's plan for you. So I want to leave you with this. Pay attention to the exposure. Do your part. Trust the discomfort. Because when staying hurts more than leaving, that's usually God's way of saying it's time to go. And ask yourself this today. Why am I still here when I know my time is up? Why am I clinging to what hurts me more than it helps me? I know, trust me, I know it won't be easy. I know it's going to hurt. I know it won't be quick. But one thing I also know, it'll be worth it. And when you walk away in obedience, the freedom you feel will remind you that God's timing is always perfect and his plan is bigger than your fear.